trying to decide between these two. Hi, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. My name is Michelle. Today I'm going to be doing a chill, chatty, get ready with me, with you. Yeah. I'm just going to be putting on some makeup so that maybe I can like get out of the house and take care of some stuff that I have had on my to-do list for several days that I just keep like pushing off to the next day. That's a sign I'm ready for my afternoon coffee. Anyways, I'm gonna clip my hair back. I just brushed it out, so it's looking a puffy mess. After I start like moving around and stuff, it'll like smooth out and get kind of wavier and get into its groove again. But for right now, I'm just gonna clip it back. I really am in the mood to play with some makeup, so that's what I'm gonna do today. And honestly, I have been using this foundation nonstop to the point that I kind of feel like maybe, I don't know, I feel like maybe I should use something else, but I'm not going to. I will say though, I have a different brush that I prefer with it now. I've been using this one here from e.l.f. It is a double-sided brush here. I've been using this more, what? Oh God, this is my empty one. Oh, thank goodness. Here's the one. Anyways, this one has more bristles. What's it called? Dense. More densely packed. But look, I've already got pan in this second one too. And so that's why I'm here to update you, to let you know that as much as I do enjoy this product, I don't think that I'll be purchasing it again. Pardon me while I look this way into the mirror, because I just, I'm in the restroom getting ready. And you may notice that this is a different background than the one that I had said I would probably be doing from now on for a while as my background in that other restroom area. But there's been some changes. You know, for other people, I know life happens when they're busy planning it as well for them too. But I feel like for me, it happens more so than most. Not more so, just more intensely. Like, you know, if you've been keeping up, you may know that I recently moved into my own place. And yeah, that was a little bit of a catastrophe. A series of catastrophes, honestly. One after the other after the other. And I had to finally just like cut my losses and run. So I'm no longer living in my new place. I could still update you about like all the things that went down during my attempted move-in. I mean, I did move in. But anyways, yeah, as per usual, nothing ever works out for me as I need it to, or I want it to, I mean, and things just are always going to go awry for me. It's just how it is. I mean, I've gotten used to it, but it sucks, especially when we're talking about like a cute boy that I'm wanting to have like a positive overall like experience with or whatever. Yeah, things will always go awry because I am convinced that I am just very unblessed. Let's put it that way. I don't really like the word cursed because it just makes me feel so incredibly solemn. Yeah, anyways, I have just come to the realization that pretty much anything that I want in life, hold on, let me stop talking. I apologize if you can hear the neighbor's dog howling. All right. I've come to the realization and awareness that pretty much anything that I really want in life, I'm not going to get it. I mean, I'm going to get it, but not in the way that I want it. And I know that that happens for a lot of us, not just me. Hence the term, nothing is as it's cracked up to be. But I do feel like for me, it happens a little bit more intensely than for a lot of the people that I know. Anyway, I'm gonna try to get into the eye look now. So I'm just gonna kind of wipe this brush that I have here, this Rose and Ben brush here. I'm just gonna wipe it on this towel and try to get the previous color off because I'm not really gonna do anything like major or whatever with my eyes. Just gonna try to do like a little something fun and colorful that maybe might perk up my mood a bit. And honestly, it would be nice if I did something with my brows. Yeah, hold on. I'm not ready to do the eyeshadow yet. Let me build the area around a little bit better first. Hold on. See if I can find a spoolie. I don't think I remember having put a spoolie into this makeup bag. So I don't think I have a spoolie, honestly. I don't. Oh. Never give myself enough credit. Of course I have a spoolie, girl. Need a spoolie. All right. I guess that's gonna work there. I did find my brow stuff. Where did I put it? Hold on. All right, so I've been like really trying to just make do with the fact that I completely emptied out my Brow Wiz, my ABH Brow Wiz. Where is it? Tell me, here it is. Look at this. Like I was wiping it out with my fingertip trying to get the last bit. So there's literally nothing else left in here. I need to film an empties video. Comment down below and let me know if you would be interested in seeing an empties video because I really don't know. At this point, I'm so like, I feel so removed from the current happenings in the beauty space that I really just don't know what's going on at this time in the community. Not that I really ever knew what was going on, but like I feel like I did try to stay kind of current or whatever with like trends and new releases and I don't know, drama that would pop off or whatever. But lately I've just been so tied up with my life that haven't been able to focus on beauty. Let me see if I can not poke my eye out. 1 second. I don't usually do my makeup with an up-close mirror, but I'm kind of like having to make do with this setup. So let's just work on it. Oh, how nice. One of these is enlarged. I appreciate that, Huda. You know, a lot of people will wear just this with mascara, and I really hate that look so much. It's so unattractive and unflattering and weird looking that I just don't understand why people would think that that's the way to use the product. I really don't get it. But to each their own. All right, so I think I'm gonna go in with my Natasha. Trying to decide between these two. I think I'm gonna start off with the Bloom palette. Let's just see what we got in here. Maybe just like softer, more current modern shades that might go well with what I'm wearing. I'm just kind of wearing like a low-key Alice in Chains t-shirt from a concert that I attended. But honestly, I'm not really vibing with any of these shades as far as for like the smoky color around my eyes. So let's check in the, yeah, this is what I had in mind. So yeah, let me go with something from in here. It'd be nice if I had a close-up mirror. Oh, no. Let me just... So yeah, I haven't really been doing eyeshadow looks lately. I haven't really been doing makeup of any kind. This move really like knocked me back because of the fact that I didn't do it all at once. And I didn't even get these two eyes anywhere near each other as far as like thickness, shape, placement, outcome, anything. So let me see if I can do something here, because I feel like I don't know how to do eyeshadow again. It's been so long that I just really kind of feel like I don't know what I'm doing. I mean, I do know what I'm doing, but I don't really know like what I want to do. And so then stuff just kind of comes out and I'm just kind of like, yeah, I'll go with it. You know, I don't know. I've kind of been approaching my whole life like that actually lately. Every time I try to make any plans for myself, set any kind of goals or whatever, I just feel like nothing really works out. And so then I end up feeling somewhat disappointed, or like trying to keep myself from feeling disappointed, when really like I know that just because you have something planned doesn't mean that's what's going to happen. And so I shouldn't be disappointed, but it's hard not to be, because like when you make plans, you're really focused, like your energy and your mindset on trying to make that happen. And then when it doesn't work out, it really just feels like it was a total waste of like time and energy. I feel like that's kind of why I prefer to just go by the seat of my pants, because life's gonna just do that to me anyway. And when I'm not like trying to plan for things, I'm okay with whatever happens. But like when I'm trying to make a plan and something else happens, I get disappointed, and it's a little upsetting. I'm not gonna lie, I get upset that like something didn't pan out the way I wanted it to or whatever, you know? And again, that goes back to the old adage of, you know, if you don't want to be disappointed, don't have any expectations, because expectations are what end up leading to disappointment, you know, because you expect something and you have no idea if that's how it's going to turn out. I mean, you should know that's not how it's going to turn out just by how life is. So I feel like all these people that like set goals and try to make their life follow like a plan or whatever, I feel like that's just not the way for me. And people, I feel like people tend to judge me for that. I, I feel like I get judged by people, not only in my family, but like so-called friends or just anybody really. I don't know. I really just don't feel like I fit in with anyone. Okay, I'm gonna try not to get emotional here. Again, I've been going through a lot lately, so my emotions are a little raw. Trying to like heal through the journey. And like sit with my feelings and stuff. And so it's just been hard to say the least. I'm not gonna let my eyes water because I'm over here trying to do my makeup, man. That's another reason why I haven't been wearing makeup in recent weeks, is just because like I just never know when at the drop of a hat, like literally I just will bust out into tears over the like most minor things sometimes, or sometimes it's like something major that just like I didn't see coming. Like, I don't know, something that gets brought up in like a movie or something that kind of hits too close to home, or I don't know, just all the things. Okay, I just been like going through all the feels lately, and I'm trying really hard not to. I mean, not really. I'm not trying hard not to. I'm trying not to get like lost in it, like overly caught up in it, should I say. So there's that. All right. I don't really know why I started off with like the eyeliner and stuff. I know they say that eyeliner is dead, but I can't imagine walking around with no eyeliner on a regular basis. I mean, I do that when I'm not wearing makeup, but anyways, I'm going to use a little bit of this Pretty Peach shade, a little bit of this warmer one, because I have more of an olive undertone, and I'm trying to add a little bit of like warmth and shape to my eye. I do really like the way that looks, and especially with the colors of my outfit. Yeah, and so the way I achieved that was just kind of like mixing the two, and then I barely just kind of tapped off a little bit. So anyway, yeah, comment down below and let me know if you've picked up the new Natasha Denona tan palette. Please tell me why, after you just heard what I just said about how I haven't been wearing makeup and stuff, please tell me why I had to literally talk myself down from adding to cart and placing for shipment so that I could quote unquote do a video. I'm like, girl, I haven't even been filming. I still have a new Natasha Denona palette from last fall that I haven't even touched yet. So like, I was like, no, girl. Even if I do think that I'm gonna actually film the video with it, like I just can't justify that. I should do like my older palettes first or something, maybe. I don't really know. Anyway, here's where we're at so far with the eyes. And I'm just gonna take this Singe Beauty brush here and kind of clean it off. And I'm gonna go into this really pretty fiery shade. Honestly, I should probably use my finger. I'm not gonna use that. I'm gonna use my finger in this gorgeous fiery shade. Oh, that's fun. It's been so long since I've put on like a fun eyeshadow look. Yeah, like the quote unquote dates that I've had, if that's what you want to call them, like I wasn't wearing any makeup, or I was doing my no makeup look, like with, you know, just the Laura Mercier, and trying to make it look like I had no makeup on, but just so that I would look better than what I actually look like with no makeup on. And so it's fun to play with eyeshadow again. Yeah, so I want to just mention in passing, in case anybody here happens to follow me like on other social media outlets, I have temporarily deleted all of my social media accounts. Um, and I say temporarily because like I don't have the intent of never coming back to Instagram or, okay, sorry. Um, it's not that I have no intention of returning to the social media apps that I left, including that one dating app that I kind of checked out for a bit. I feel like all the encounters that happen for me online or that start off from online, not all the encounters, because not like interactions with my makeup friends and stuff like that. But I'm just saying, like, when you have social media accounts, people like sometimes you don't want to contact you will contact you through them. And I know that's not like really a reason to like quote run from my accounts or whatever. It's just that's one of the many reasons. I just feel like being a little bit more private and kept to myself for right now while I'm trying to work through this really difficult time of my life. Um, I feel like I was in a better place after I had just moved out and was getting settled into my new space because I was really happy in it until I suddenly wasn't for reasons that I don't want to discuss here, at least not now. I'm still kind of, I don't know, dealing with it or something. I don't know. Anyways, my life is a mess right now, even more so than it was 6 months ago. Because now it's like really complicated in a series of other ways. And it's just so weird how when life does get complicated, like some of those things can just seem so incredibly important. But then like time goes by, like if you sit with your feelings and work through them, time goes by and then before you know it, the next time that you feel like you're down in a slump or in a rut or in a like mood or something, I look around and I notice that like none of the issues that were really plaguing me 6 months ago, like were heavy on my heart and taking up my brain space. None of those issues, not really none, but the issues that I am like contending with today are not the issues that I was contending with, quote unquote, yesterday. And so by yesterday, I mean like 6 months ago. But it's just so weird how like a little bit of time passes and literally your whole life can just be so different than you even think it's gonna be or than you can foresee at all. Like I just, like 6 months ago, I did not anticipate being as caught up in some of the things that I have going on for me right now as I am and as I'm trying to avoid being, which circles me back to the dating topic a little bit. And like, I don't think I'm cut out for dating. I really don't. And for a variety of reasons. I mean, I was really never cut out for dating. I like having, like, say, a boyfriend or whatever. And so I guess maybe that's even more of an issue now that I've been, like, married for almost 20 years. And I'm now, like, on the end of that and trying to build my life now as a single middle-aged woman or whatever. Just kind of weird because I never thought that I would be that. Well, that's not true. I aspired to be that. Like my whole childhood, that's all I ever wanted to be was a single middle-aged woman. But what I didn't want to be was a divorced single middle-aged woman. I wanted to be like one of the smart ones that never got married. You know what I mean? But much like they say, once you know what you know, you can't go back to unknowing. And so it's just hard to get back into the mentality of where I was, like, say, 25 years ago, before I even knew that I was going to be meeting my husband or anything like that, or that I would even consider getting married. Like, I never, ever in a million years thought that I would get married. Hold on, I just had to, hold on. Yeah, like, I just never saw my, hold on, let me turn this water off. I just feel like circling back to the fact that I'm very spontaneous in how I approach my life and stuff like that, and why. It's kind of weird how circumstance dictates like what direction my life takes or whatever, because for other people, they don't live their life like that. But honestly, they do, because life pops off and happens to them too, and makes things suddenly change for other people too. I just feel like they don't approach it mentally the same way that I do. I feel like other people approach life like they want to have a plan, and they're trying to follow a plan, and they're trying to project the direction that they want their life. And me, I don't really do that. I mean, like, I have ideas of things that I would like for my life to include. For example, like different jobs, career choices and stuff like that, or like just, hobbies and stuff. But like, I won't specifically set out a line by line intent goal, like an intentional goal. I'll just kind of be like, yeah, it might be nice to do this. And then I'll try to kind of like steer myself in life towards that direction, but I won't do it super deliberately. And I feel like that's because I like to leave space open for life to just unfold, and for the universe to bestow upon me what it needs for me to encounter, I guess. I don't know. I might be getting a little bit too woo-woo now, like in my conversation here, because of the fact that I'm just like thinking about all these things and stuff. But yeah, that's gonna do it. I feel like I really feel like I could use some contour. So hold on, before I call it a day on the look, let me try to contour my face just a little bit. And I'm gonna use this Singe Beauty concealer brush, just because that's the first like remotely contoured shape that I found. And I'm gonna just a little bit there. I feel like that really did make a difference. Anyways, so in line with like not trying to steer and direct fate and just letting things unfold as say they may, I have not been like actively pursuing some of the people / person that I have like developed an interest in, because I don't want to force anything. All right. Mainly because I feel like if I do that, maybe I'm forcing it, and I would really rather things just like unfold naturally. There's nothing on this brush, just remnants of like the last time that I used it or whatever. But I feel like whatever's meant for me will be. And so whenever I find myself trying to direct the flow, I usually end up ruining things for me. So I've just been trying to, like, you know, remember, you know, if he's interested in you, he'll reach out. Like, I've made it known how I feel about him. And aside from, like, really reaching out a lot and trying to, like, put myself in his face, I've done everything that I can. You know, I've done everything that I need to or whatever. And, like, if he was into me, I would know. It would be more obvious, like it was at first, like it was when he was. Anyways, yeah, so I feel like, yeah, look at that. I'll forever have this scar from this brief time in my life where I moved out to that one place and had a whirlwind of experiences and then raced out of there before my lease was up. Oh, God. Okay, well, I'm gonna go apply for some more jobs. I've started the job hunt, so if you would, or you do, say a little prayer for me that I get a really good job that offers really great benefits and is like flexible office environment and values their employees and will be really financially rewarding. I'm not asking for much, am I? Anyways, yeah, so I hope that this Get Ready With Me wasn't too lame. It probably was, but you know, hey, you should be used to that by now. You're on my channel. I'm sure that I'll be feeling better. I'm sure that I'll be in better spirits in the near future. So the vibe, the energy of like my Try to Get Ready With Me's will be a little bit better. But today I'm having a rough day, and that's why I turned on the camera, because putting on a little bit of makeup and chatting with you, I just thought might make me feel better. And honestly, I feel like the word better is a bit of a stretch, but I am not feeling as melancholy as I was prior to hanging out with you and putting on this makeup look. So yeah, that is gonna do it for this look with my Natasha Denona My Dream palette. Anyways, thanks so much for hanging out. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. I hope you enjoyed this brief little chat to get ready with me creating this makeup look of the day to match my Alice in Chains shirt and my Moon Cat Manny. This is what my nails look like. They're looking a little rough because if you missed it before, they're shorter than I used to keep my nails. This is, I was about to say usually, but this is the usual length now. I'm adjusting to a new shorter length because of the instrument that I play. So anyways, yeah, this is what my Manny looks like. I am about to be filming a project polish. I knew that didn't sound right. I'm about to film a project polish video, so stay tuned for that if you're into nail polish videos and shopping my stash type of things, because I'll be shopping my stash of my nail polishes. So yeah, anyways, if you enjoyed today's video, I would really appreciate it if you take a moment to click the like button. It really does help my small channel out so much, and it's the best free way to support me. So yeah, so is commenting and subscribing to my channel. Additionally, you can pay a small monthly fee to join a membership here on my channel and get exclusive content in your feed from me. The link is down below for more info, and that will lead you to the page where you can then sign up if you would like. And I would greatly, greatly appreciate your support if you choose to do that. So big heart to you if you join my channel membership. But even if you don't, I just want to say thank you so much for being here with me on my channel and watching my videos and supporting me in the way that you always do. I really appreciate it. And I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Bye. Hi. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. My name is Michelle. Let's start over because my lips were dry. Hi. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. My name is Michelle. Today I'm going to be doing nobody wants to watch a low vibration get ready with me, so let's try to pep it up a step or two. A notch, I think that's the saying. Let's try this again. Third time's a charm.